This castle for Ghana look fine from outside, but inside, na graveyard e be. Thousands cry, suffer, and pass on here. They are packed like animals inside dark dungeons. Some no even reach the ships before death carry them. And yet, this place gets secrets schools never tell us. Stay with me, because as we open this gate, the truth go shock you past wetin you ever imagine. Today, we go open the gate of Elmina Castle slave dungeon history. This no be just Ghana story. It is an African story, a black story, and also a human story. And if you don't hear of Year of Return, where plenty African American travel go Ghana, now because of this same Elmina Castle. But truth be say, plenty tori dey inside wey schools never tell us. Schools dey always talk say Europeans come Africa, build castles, carry slaves go America. Dem go mention Atlantic slave trade in passing. But dem no dey tell us how e happen, how people suffer, or how the ground of Elmina Castle still dey soak the tears of our ancestors till today. Elmina Castle, first known as São Jorge da Mina, na the Portuguese build am for 1482. At first, dem dey use am for gold trade, but by the 1500s, gold don turn to human beings. The castle don turn human market. From Portuguese hand, Dutch collect am for 1637. Later, British take over for 1872. Each power used the castle for the same business, slave trade. Inside that castle, dungeon dey underground. The main dungeon fit hold more than 600 people at once. The place dark, no window, no air, only one small hole for top. Imagine 200 to 300 men locked inside for weeks, heat, sweat, and human waste full ground. Disease dey kpai many before dem even enter shape. For the women dungeon, na another horror. More than 150 women dey cramped together. But the worst part, from governor balcony, white men go point finger choose woman wey dem want. If she refuse, dem go flog or unalive her. Many women born pikin wey no fit get place for identity. And then, the most painful symbol, the door of no return. From there, captives waka straight enter ship for Atlantic journey. Some faint, some kpai on the way. History talk say between 12 to 15 million Africans cross the Atlantic, but millions kpai inside dungeon or sea. The effect still dey today. Families for Ghana, Nigeria, Benin, and beyond lose ancestors forever. African diaspora for America, Caribbean, Brazil, many trace their roots back to Elmina Castle. Today, Ghana use Elmina Castle as UNESCO heritage site. People dey visit, cry, pray, and remember. For 2019, Year of No Return, thousands of African Americans travel come Ghana. Dem pass through the door of no return. Some even collapse for emotion. But wait, did you know that Elmina Castle still get Catholic Church directly on top of the slave dungeon? While people dey cry and kpai below, hymns dey play for upstairs. Imagine that contradiction. Prayer above, suffering below. My people, if you dey watch till now, abeg drop never forget for comment section. Make we remember those wey suffer. Think am, if your great-great-grandfather dey trapped for dungeon, no light, no food, no freedom, how you go feel? Sometimes, history books dey use statistics, but we remember say each number na human being with name, dreams, and family. And still, one big question remains. Who dey really benefit most from this slave trade? Portugal, the Dutch, Britain, or African kings wey sell their own people join? Before this video end, we go touch that truth. If you learn something new today, abeg like this video and join our community if you want more African story wey schools no dey teach. The truth be say, European nations make billions in today money from slave trade. Ships carry sugar, tobacco, cotton, all planted by enslaved Africans back to Europe. At the same time, Some African leaders and middlemen benefit, selling war captives to Europeans. But at the end, na Africa lose most. People, culture, and progress. By 1807, Britain outlawed slave trade, but slavery continued in secret, even after 1833, when Britain ended slave trade for colonies. Elmina Castle still dey used till late 19th century before e later turned colonial office. Today, the castle stands as symbol of remembrance and warning. Ghana government, UNESCO, and African diaspora, all of them dey use am remind the world, never again. So, wetin schools never tell you about Elmina Castle slave dungeon history? Number 1. See the place no just be building, na graveyard of dreams. Number 2. See worship dey happen above while death dey happen below. Number 3. Say the door of no return still dey call us today to remember, to heal, and to never repeat am. History na pain, but na also power. If we know wetin happen for Elmina Castle, we fit know wetin we must protect today: freedom, dignity, and humanity. If you wan see how Britain secretly hand Nigerian politics to the north, click the next video showing on your screen. Na another history schools no wan tell us.